Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, I wonder a little bit what role this guy, Matheus Cunha, has been asked to play here, Peter, because despite all his creativity and ball skills, he doesn't really have blistering pace to be an out-and-out winger or the strength to be a number 9. I just love it when he gets that free rein to roam wherever he wants. We'll have to wait and see on this.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly... And he shoots! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Zanetti. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Doué.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Shot could be on. Mbappe stood up well to him there. Now it's Mbappe. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Rodri.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi could try cutting inside here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. He can run onto that. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Valverde. And it's Valverde. Rudiger. Szoboszlai. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gehi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe gets into some space. Tries to cross. That has been knocked clear. Mbappe. Szoboszlai. Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire. The decision-making, we can't. He learned from it.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Van Basten. Played out wide. Makalele. And it's Szoboszlai. Driving through the middle. In he goes again! That has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. Now this could be a chance. He's through, there's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Azar. Van Basten. To Azar. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Rodri. Foden. Aimed beyond the defence. And Messi! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the game has already resumed here.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Kane. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And Messi! Oh, crossbar! De Bruyne. Azar pinches it off him, and he's in on goal! Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Rudiger did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Nicked it back promptly. Foden. Look at the space here. Played into the middle. Valverde is there and he can get that clear. Just Cunha! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And this is Kane. It's Kane! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And that should get the job done. Foden. Inter Milan still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Danger averted for now. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113
spettatori. Now it's Mbappe. 60 minutes played.
Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, that's fabulous. That is a brilliant interception. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Great defending, strong and determined. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Matheus Cunha is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Kane! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. So what can they conjure from this one? He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. Manchester United have their third corner. Kane! He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Mbappe. So their fourth corner of the game. Chance, surely! Oh, what a mistake! Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Could be danger here! And this is Kane. And he's away. Can he finish? It's in! And this is getting better and better. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that could...
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the... And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
De Bruyne has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Now it's Foden. Schlotterbeck is the guilty party there. And he is going into that little black book. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Oh, it's come loose. Out towards the flank. And he's had a hit. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Decent chance! It goes to show he is human after all. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Played backwards here, and he's forced to go back. Casillas. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Inter Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for...
Son Heung-min! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Good read, needed to be. Puskás. Szoboszlai. Gravenberg. That's Busquets. And it's Zinchenko. Vardiol. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that could set him on his way. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Azar. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And the shot! Goal! Inter! And that was his 20th goal for this team. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, nicely intercepted. Cannavaro. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Schlotterbeck. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Shot a goal! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
No mistake! Now it's Mbappe. Good pressure, determined, intense. In with the challenge. And he's managed to get free. And a chance! Bellingham. Knocks it into space. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Saka picks it up out wide, and it's Bellingham. Saka gets into a good position. Gravenberg. That's Busquets.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now it's Mbappe. Half an hour played now. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hakimi. Now that's well seen too. Gravenberg running with the ball. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. This then, an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Dembele! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the finish! And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vardiol. Son Heung-min. And this is Dembele. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Szoboszlai. Puskás proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Szoboszlai. Makaleli, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. It's Hazard! Hazard! He is just a joy! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Puskás. Tries to play it through, and this is Puskás! Puskás! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the... And the first half is done. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Inter really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Inter Milan have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And here's Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Puskás. Floated through. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Araujo. Busquets. Ødegaard. Cannavaro with a definite foul there. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Now it's Palmer. Palmer. And here's Bellingham. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He has done it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Szoboszlai. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Palmer. That has ended up in no man's land. Zanetti. Looking for the run. Schlotterbeck gets across to intercept that. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Busquets. And Gvardiol. And it's Gravenberch. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's De Jong. And he's there to make the challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
And it's Palmer. Cannavaro is the guilty party there. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Cannavaro has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. Well, that is one way to stop him.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Zanetti. Azar, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Hakimi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham aims beyond the defence. And that's been drilled. Bellingham! Bellingham trying to keep this in. Gravenberg. Zinchenko. Oh, well played. Azar. Quality ball. Now it's Mbappe. Hakimi. Puskás concedes a free kick for that. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Hakimi. Gravenberg. And it's been played through. Dembele. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And this is Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Jong. Now, can they get him away? Real chance! It's a goal! And they are right back within touch! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So is this the start of a comeback? Palmer. Makalele pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Makalele has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And it's Palmer. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe. Now it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Azar. Here's Makalele. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And it's Makalele. Zanetti. He's found a way through. De Jong. That is a crunching tackle. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Busquets. Palmer. Looking to play him in. Oh, it's Dembele. Can he finish? He's got a goal! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And that's that. Inter Milan proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Azar picking up the man of the match award.